Hey guys, so I'm here and Carter is sleeping and so is Sarah Ellen. So I figured this is the perfect time to go ahead and start putting together his Easter basket stuff. So I'm gonna let you take a look at some of the things that I got him. So starting from the bottom, now we here. No, starting from the bottom, I went to Michael's and I picked these two little face masks up. He is really interested in crayons and coloring right now. So I like the fact that they're blank. On a regular day when we're in the house, I can sit him down and he can use his crayons to color these. So he has two of these. One is a dog and a cat, as you can see. And then I got him these bunny ears from Five Below. I don't think that he's gonna wear them, but I picked them up anyway because we're taking him to the farm on Saturday, the day before Easter, to go egg hunting. And I just think that these would be really cute for him to wear while we're there. Next, I got him this little Hot Wheels car from Target. They're like 99 cents and he's really into cars right now. And I know my mom picked him up a couple of these too. He only has one right now in the house, so we want to start a little Hot Wheels collection. Moving on, I picked up some flashcards from Target. Flashcards is a really big part of the learning activities that I do with him. He already has quite a few flashcards that he knows how to identify. I was looking for a pack that had words and pictures of things that he didn't already have. This one is cool because it definitely has some new pictures that he doesn't already have flashcards of. Any flashcards that he has repeats of, I'm going to take them out of here. And the thing about this flashcard set is that it has flashcards that are in English and Spanish. The Spanish cards are kind of confusing because the flashcard with the picture of a B has the letter C because bed in Spanish is cama. And then the picture of the shoes has the letter Z because shoes in Spanish is zapatos. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm actually gonna cut the letters off because I don't want to confuse him with his ABCs and then the picture association of things. So for the Spanish flashcards, I'm gonna cut off the letters and I'm going to put a little hole at the top and make a key ring for him so that we can have flashcards on the go, so that he can look at his flashcards in the car and take them to like grandma's house and things like that when we're out and about. Moving on, I got these Mott's applesauce. This is like a regular staple snack in our house. He takes these on the go. These are good for when we do trips in the car and stuff like that, or when I'm really busy in the house or have something to do with Sarah Ellen and I need to give him a snack because he can feed these himself. So I just took two. I buy them by the pack, but I took two out to put in his Easter basket. Next up is some Peeps marshmallows. I really wanted to do healthy snacks, but I figure, you know what, it's Easter, like let's treat him to some fun sugary stuff that he doesn't get all the time. And we have given him marshmallows before and he liked it, so I just thought that these would be really cute to put in his Easter basket. Next up, we have this little bunny here, and the ears twist and comes off and then it turns into bubbles. Last year Carter was definitely afraid of bubbles, but this year he loves them, so happy about that. Then moving on, next up, this is a coloring book that I purchased from Target. It actually has stickers and all sorts of like learning activities in it, and what I plan to do is take the stickers that's in the back and make my own flashcards out of them. I'm going to DIY flashcards with index cards because Carter likes stickers, but he's really not ready for them because he tends to want to eat them rather than leaving them on his hand or his clothes. And what I like about this book is that it has stickers that he doesn't have flashcards for. So I think it's really cool. It gives me an activity to do with it. And I feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of this book because I'm going to be able to get a lot of uses out of it. The book is definitely a little bit advanced for him. It has activities like this, as you can see, where it's not really appropriate for his age. But what I do like is that I can alter a lot of things in the book to make it age appropriate for him. So I really think that this book is great. And then it also has like other pages in the book where there's plain pictures where he can go ahead and color, like this one here. And, even though things may not be in his exact age range, I tend to alter it and make it appropriate for him in his age. As you can see, he's not ready to connect the dots, but it's still cool. And I think that this was a good buy. And then those are just a pack of crayons. He has way more crayons than that, but I just figured I had these. I think we got these from like a restaurant, so I'm gonna add them in there. From Five Below, I got this trio ball set that has a soccer ball, a football, and a basketball. Carter is obsessed with balls, so it just made sense. Moving to the left, these are different eggs that I got from Five Below, and I just used a regular egg carton that we had in the house, and I cut the top off, and I'm just sticking the eggs in there. I'm planning to fill these eggs up with some little fun snacks for him. And so far, these are the snacks that I have that I know he likes. And of course, I had to get the little Easter grass, the paper grass to fill up his basket with. I'm going to be making him some DIY Play-Doh, and I'm going to include the recipe for that at the end of this video. I've made homemade Play-Doh with my cousin before I even had kids, and when I tell you that the Play-Doh is better than store-bought clay or Play-Doh, it's amazing. It's the best clay that you will ever find. All the ingredients are safe ingredients that you use in your kitchen, like flour and water and stuff, so if they do ingest it, it won't hurt them. Like, you won't have to rush them to the hospital or anything. Next and finally, there's his basket, and this is a little bunny. I got this last year from Rite Aid, and I got it after Easter when it was on sale for like 75% off, so I wound up paying like $5 or $6 for this. So anyway, I'm about to put all this stuff together, and I just figured I'd take you along the ride with me. So let me get started. Okay guys, let's jump right into this DIY Play-Doh recipe. Okay, so to get started, you're gonna need a cup of flour, a cup of water, 1/4 cup of salt, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, and food coloring of your choice. You're also gonna need a mixing bowl and some measuring utensils. Go ahead and grab several bowls if you're using various colors. Some optional things I like to use are wax paper, a rolling pin, plastic saran wrap, and Ziploc bags. Again, these are optional things, but I do find them handy. So now that you have all your stuff, you're going to grab all your ingredients and pour them into your mixing bowl. There's no particular order, but you're going to go ahead and add your 1 cup of flour, your 1 cup of water, your 1/4 cup of salt, your tablespoon of vegetable oil, and your 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. I'm doubling up this recipe because I have 4 different colors that I want to use for Carter's Easter basket, but if you follow the ingredients with the measurements that I gave, it will yield about 1.5 cups of Play-Doh. So once you have everything all in your mixing bowl, it's time to get mixing. And you want to just mix it up until all the lumps are mostly out. It's still going to be a little lumpy, but just try to get it as smooth as you can. Once your mixture is all smoothed out, you can take your multiple bowls if you're making various colors and just add a little bit of mixture to each bowl so that you can add your food coloring to the separate mixtures. Once you've added your coloring to each mixture, then it's time to get mixing again. Just mix it all up until the color becomes more prominent in each bowl. And then just keep mixing and mixing and mixing. For Carter's basket, I am filling it up with these 4 colors of Play-Doh. So he'll have blue, green, purple, and red. I find it really helpful to use plastic utensils for this part, just so that I'm not messing up my good silverware. So now that your mixture has its food coloring in, it's time to add it to the stove, and you're just going to scrape it into a pot over medium heat. And at this point, you really want to just keep stirring it and stirring it some more. I'm using 2 pots here just to move the process along a little faster. And you're just gonna stir it as if you were making oatmeal or grits. And it's going to get clumpy like really fast. It's going to clump up, and that's what you want it to do. It's going to look really gooey, and that's fine. The consistency that you want to stop at is when it starts to get less liquidy and more of a smooth consistency. So this is what you're left with here. You're going to remove the Play-Doh from the stove, and at this point I like to put it on wax paper, and then you're going to knead the dough. Just knead it. It's going to be really warm. At this point, if you want, you can put a little olive oil in your hand if you want to, and just knead the dough. Just, have fun, play with this. Have fun and play with this. You can even go ahead and grab your rolling pin at this point and roll it, but you just want to smooth it out because it gets clumpy while it's cooking. So you have this opportunity during this part of the process to get those clumps out and make it really smooth Play-Doh. So if you're making multiple colors, you're just going to go ahead and repeat the process of cooking it on the stove and removing it from the heat and kneading the dough. And then to preserve my Play-Doh, I like to wrap mine in plastic saran wrap. It just makes the lifespan last so much longer. And there you have it. So let me know what you guys think of this DIY Play-Doh recipe. And if you decide to make it with your little ones, let me know how they enjoy it. Also, what do you plan to put in your kids' Easter basket this year? And if you'd like to see more DIY videos like this on my channel, please leave me a comment in the comment section so I know whether to do more videos like this for the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video.